Hello, anyone? Anybody out there? So, hello. Where is everybody? Mark the bird hunter. Shouldn't be another one. Oh, YouTube did it again. Oh, crap. Okay. Here we go. Marcus, how you doing? Well, I got Mark and Mark in here, and it wasn't supposed to duplicate it on YouTube, and it did it anyways. Can somebody go tell them to come over here, please? Oh, come on. Okay, this is not working. Why is this not working? Over to StreamYard, everybody. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, John. I'm going to close YouTube down. Go over to StreamYard, please. Hi, Kay. This wasn't supposed to happen, and I don't know what YouTube did. So, I'm going to close this out or try, because this is not going to work. StreamYard, everybody. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, here we go. How y'all doing tonight? Here we are. Hi, Dan. Hi, Jason. Pat, how y'all doing? Hope you're all doing good. Bobby Henniger, good to see you. Anybody wants to come on up? Glad you made it over from YouTube. I don't know why it wasn't supposed to duplicate it. It did when you do it on StreamYard. PA Relics Hunters, how you doing? Bugs for days. Wait a little bit for everybody to get in here. I got mail. So we'll open that up. It's from M.A. Lyman. Oh, Randy, how you doing? Good to see you here, brother. It's like I was just here. Yeah. Oh, get your coffee, Kay. I know how that is. Squirrel Magnet Fishing, hello. Glad you're here. We got 15 people in the house already. Wow. I'm surprised. And let's see. Talking Trash. John, you still in here? When are you going to put a video out? Or have you? And it just hasn't. Don't open it. It's a trick. Nah, for Mike, that could be. Frankie's in here. Hi, Frankie. How you doing? Glad you're here. Excuse me. Now, is this past, present, or future Mark the Bird Hunter? We'd all like to know. Well, thank you, Jason. Busy bro, son. Good. Waiting to see some of your finds. Let's see. Hello, Cynthia. The metal detecting sweetheart, Cynthia Soren. Yep. Oh, we got present day Mark here. Howdy, Mark. Metal detecting sweetheart, Cynthia. Oh,
there we are.
There you go. How you doing, Mark?
Good, you, Bill?
Good. Well, you starting a new job?
Yeah, I started yesterday. It's a lot different than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Nowhere near as many people I'll be dealing with, which is, yeah, and they all take their own medicine. All I got to do is hand it to them, and they take it.
There you go.
I don't have to open your damn mouth, shove it down.
Gene, we dig it. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, Gene.
Thank you, Gene. If you guys know, I won his the giveaway last night.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you. I couldn't chat with everybody because when I got to my computer, my cat was sleeping on my keyboard. So I had to watch
Russell's in the house.
We dig it without chatting to anybody. Countryside Russell, how you doing, brother? Boom. Been a while. Hope you're okay.
And no more guzzling hot sauce.
Yeah. So.
Hey, John, come on up, man. I haven't seen you in a while. You still in here, John?
He was here a minute ago. Said he's busy.
No. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I was asking when he's going to put out a video, and he goes, "Oh, I've been busy." So.
Yeah, it's hard to say when John's going to put out another one.
Yeah. Hope he does soon, though.
Yeah, hey, Gene. Yeah, it's spelled M-A-R-K, not B-I-L-L. It's M-A-R-K. Hey, Tommy.
Tommy, how you doing?
Is anything new and exciting happening in your world, Bill?
Just a minute. Gene, Bill's fine. I thought I already sent you my address. I'll do it again. So that or I got your email wrong. If you don't hear from me, you can go to my channel and about, and my address is in there, Gene.
Starry Lock. Hey, what's up?
Starry Lock, how you doing?
Yeah.
So you get out of all this week, Mark? Do any hunting or?
With this new job, it's going to be very tough because my hours are 10 a to 6 p.
Oh.
And by the time I get out, I'm not going to want to do anything at like 7 o'clock at night.
Winter it's going to be dark anyways.
Yeah, and then there's the one weekend I have Piper, and then the opposite weekend I don't. That's the only time I'll be able to get to go out now.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you see that silver Gene pulled out?
Yeah. That was awesome.
Gene, come on up. You can show us it. Come on.
Yeah, bring it up and show everybody, Gene. They haven't seen it.
That thing is sweet. What do you say it was? 17 25, somewhere in that
Something like
area.
that. It's old.
Yeah, I know it predates the states.
Yeah. So, anyway, while we're waiting, I got a.
Oh, Dave, I know, but it was my weekend with Piper, and she will not treasure hunt anymore. So,
I got this from M.A. Lyman. Let's see. Just happened to be on his stream one night. Thank you card.
if he sent you a lottery ticket with number 24 on it, just throw it away, Bill.
Hey, Bill, you just never know when you're going to. Just I gotta put my glasses on. I'm blind as a bat anymore. When you're going to win, come into my stream. Lol. Congrats, Bill. It was great hanging out with you last night. Mike, and what I won is a 68 Kennedy 40% half.
Sweet, man.
Very nice. Thank you
That's
much,
very
Mike.
nice.
I don't know if he's here. Hopefully he will be. And, oh, Mal, stickers. The Beatles. Oh, I like this one. United States Zombie Hunting Permit.
Oh, I want that so bad.
A shuttle. The Who. Hoonigan, Smoke and Treasure. Oh, wait. Hoonigan. That's two of them that are stuck together. A little rocket. And Smoke and Treasure. Great stickers. Freedom. A hamburger. A Big Mike. And a Mini Me Mike. Great stickers. Cool.
Oh, hey, Gene, dishes can wait. They're not going anywhere. You can stop doing that and just come on up and talk.
Yeah, come up and oops, sorry about that.
And
Mine was me instead of my cat.
oh, there you go, Bill. Getting ready to yell at your cat.
Nice that this time it was me instead of my cat. I got a new tripod coming. Hopefully we'll stop that from happening again.
Good.
Yeah, Gene, come on up and show off your treasures. That was so cool.
What's this, Bill? You
Huh?
shave it all
Oh,
off, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. My hair is like a wire brush.
Oh, really?
And when it gets too long, it's hard for me because I have dandruff. And once it gets over an inch long, I can't get the shampoo down to get rid of it anymore. So I just shave my head.
No problem.
David Frazier, hello. Good to see you. So,
David. Hello, David.
so we got this Tony Max. Who else in here? I think I missed somebody.
How many you got in the house, Bill? I don't have YouTube open anymore, so I can't tell.
Yeah, I know. You can't get the chat on the StreamYard, or you on your phone?
I can see my chat, but I can't see how many people are in here.
Oh, okay.
I agree, John. He does look like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, I just wish I had his money. Oh. Well, thank you guys. Cold Steve Austin, huh?
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to cut my hair real short too.
Well, when I was young, I used to wear my hair down to my shoulders.
Yeah,
That was
I used to have it
a
down the
long
hair.
time ago. Mr. Diggs, Tony, you are in the house. How you doing?
Yeah, Mr. Diggs. 16, thank you, sir.
18 people in the house, looking good.
Dave, I can't. Have you guys ever used that 4 kilohertz? If so, no, I do not like using 4 kilohertz. It's a personal preference because I just found that when I use 4 kilohertz, everything sounds so bloody good. And it just makes me want to dig more. So I keep it mainly on multi.
Okay, Countryside Russell's asking for prayers for his mom. Apparently, she had some tests and the results are not good. Okay, Russell, thoughts and prayers
Sure.
your way, brother.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Russell.
Yeah, very sorry to hear that. Great finds. Hello, welcome. My cat's going to nut up here in a minute and run around the apartment like a freight train. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
we got
agreeing
Tommy
with
coming,
Dan
trying to come
and
up.
John. Oh, Christ.
Hi, Tommy.
Wait,
Hey, Reed. How you doing?
Christ old Mark or Christ new Mark?
What's it say right there, Tommy? What's it say right there?
Present day, Mark. How you doing, Tommy?
I'm good. How are you? How are you, Bill?
Hanging in there.
Quick, everybody leave. Oh, 2 ladies back.
No, I did that to him last week, which wasn't nice.
I have a photo of you, Mark, in tights.
Do you keep it in your bedroom on your nightstand?
You have a photo of Mark in tights?
I have a photo of Mark in tights.
Yep, it's right on his nightstand, Bill.
I know you guys think I'm full of it, and you don't believe me, but I'm gonna show it in a couple days. I'll put it on a video.
This I gotta see. I gotta see this.
Oh man.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. It's actually really funny. What? I'm on the phone, okay? My dogs are yelling at me.
Thanks, John. Fake news.
Okay, we got
What do you say?
John
Survival.
said
Howdy,
fake
Mike. How you
news.
doing?
No, I have a picture in tights. You say fake. Go ahead.
Thanks, Dan. I agree with your statement wholeheartedly. What were you thinking? You could do better.
David Frazier, congratulations. 4 mercs. Nice.
Wait,
Talking
David,
trash.
cool, David. Wow, really? Oh, Wildcat's in here.
Yep. Mike from Wildcats in here.
So, Mark, I came on. I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You said Piper will not treasure hunt with you anymore. What happened with that? I must have missed something somewhere.
She just like grew up like in a month's time. For a while there, we were going out. We were spending hours out there together. And then just one day, she said, Dad, I just can't do it anymore. I said, okay, I'm not going to force you. Because if I force you, you'll hate it. So I said, just if you ever want to again, you know I have another detector here for you. You can come out with me whenever you want.
Well, no, if it's not her thing, it's not. You know.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, and by the way, Jane, we dig it. I tried to answer you. I missed it at first. And well, several people. I went back and I tried to say hi. Just so hello everyone. I'm doing this from my phone, so it's not as easy as from your laptop where you can just hit the @ sign and start typing their name. Yeah, so on the phone it goes to hell. So hi everyone.
You need one of these.
No,
We got a pencil.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Hey, here we go. What happened to Tommy?
There he goes.
Here we go.
He needs a stylus. He'll be back in a minute.
Now I agree with John. I wore those tights back in my Note to Macro days when I was all about the Note to Macro stuff. But now when I grew up and I got into the Equinox, I don't wear those tights anymore.
Ah, that's what
I got to see how he cut and pasted this. It's gonna be hilarious.
Excuse me. Oh, Tommy, you gonna come back? Oh, Ralph Creeper's in the house. Hello, NorCal is in the house. Hello. I know I just missed Frederick Romano. Hello. How you guys doing? Thanks for showing up.
Chat figures.
Hey, doing people in chat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're doing good. I mean, I don't get it. I watch a couple other things that I've watched for years, not metal detecting. They're like weapons collecting channels. And one has 35,000. The other guy's got 85,000 subscribers. And yet when they do a live stream, they're lucky to get 30 or 40 people in there.
Really?
Yeah, it blows me away. It's like, you think they'd be doing a lot better than that. Okay, who is Dawn channel name? I don't know who Dawn is.
McKay says it's Relic Reaper.
Ah, okay, Relic Reaper. Okay. But yeah, I was really surprised that one of them had a live stream on yesterday, and there's only like 40 people in it with 85,000 subscribers. That's
That's weird.
A lot more than that.
Yeah. It kind of makes you think.
Let's see, maybe Tommy lost the link.
Oh, Bill, I'm going to jump off. I just wanted to pop up and say hi to everybody and hi to you.
Okay.
Hopefully somebody comes up and joins once I split.
I hope so. Oh, Bloods for Days. Got
Maybe Tommy will jump back.
Congratulations.
Or we can see by getting Pat up here.
Yeah, come on. Somebody come on up.
What did Plug for 1853 Seated Liberty?
Yeah.
Quarter? Oh, I'd be on high too.
Yeah.
Hey, Frederick, I still wouldn't be. I'd still be up on COD 9.
Tommy's coming back.
Oh. That's just Tommy.
Click the wrong button, Tommy. And Tommy's
Hey guys, how's it going?
I must have.
Can y'all hear me?
I only came back because Mark said he was leaving, but he stayed anyway.
I'm getting out of here, but I'm smacking your head. Smacking your head.
Hey, Tony. How you doing?
Hey, take care, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
See you,
All right, Mark.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up, Mark.
How the hell do I get out of here? Leave
It's
studio.
it's a labyrinth.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Well, tell you what, guys. I had a good end of the day getting a 1921 piece dollar finally off of eBay. My current bid was $122.50 with $8 shipping. Should have been $130.50. Sons of bitches jacked me up to $135 on my bid and still charged me the $8. So I don't think I'm buying anything else on eBay, period, coin-wise. Because they keep jerking around with your coin numbers. Because I never bid $129 on a 21-piece dollar in plastic. I only bid $122.50 was the highest bid I made, and they had me registered at $129 bid on a different 1921-piece dollar.
Wow.
So it seems a little crooked to me, so might be forewarning you, but
Hey,
keep your eyes open.
Tony, no disrespect here. I want to see what NorCal's talking about.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
He said, did you hear what happened to Great Finds? No. What happened?
No, what happened? Oh, his channel got deleted, Cynthia?
Great Finds? Wait, Great Finds did?
Yeah, I think that was a while back. A couple weeks back or so.
Aqua Chigger was going.
Do it again.
Aqua Chigger was going off yesterday about that guy in Saudi Arabia that kind of raped his channel over, took 2 of his shows, got millions of views on it and won't even give credit to Aquachigger that it's his
Oh.
video.
Great point. Sorry to hear that. I'll have to go back and resub you then.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no, we will. Well, that's why I didn't mean to interrupt Tony, but when I saw that, it was like, we're Josh and this and that, and I'm like, okay, that's real.
Oh, yeah. Crap, I didn't even think to put the chat screen up, and then I probably lost my picture, didn't I?
No, you're still here.
Okay. I can't see myself anymore, but boy, I tell you what, I had a rough morning this
You
morning.
don't want to see you anyway. Trust me.
Yeah, well, exactly. Anyway, I was saying I had a rough morning this morning. Apparently, the wife found me in the bathroom about 9 a.m. with a low sugar, really, really low, because I was gasping for breath and not breathing good, and they had to bag me when they got here. I'm
Right.
okay now, except my
Did you live
like
through
hell.
it?
Did I what?
Did you make it through it?
Well, I'm still talking, so I must have.
Well, no, I do that. Like a friend of mine said, she goes, "I think I'm pregnant." I said, "Is it yours?"
Yeah, you always got to throw in the smart ass remark, right? Okay, apparently I can't. Oh, it tried to put me in private chat. I didn't want a private chat. I was.
What the heck?
Can anyone hear me?
Hey, there you are. Now you're back.
I'm here, Bill. Is that you, Bill?
I don't know what the heck happened there.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Bill, are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Double checking everybody. Are you, Tommy?
Hey, the thing just kind of blanked on me. I have no idea what was going on, and even Kay was like, "Well, hell's bells," because she didn't know what was going on either.
I
Hi,
hit my back
Bobby.
pedal,
Gotcha.
It
Hey,
threw me
Charlie,
right out of
Marty,
the yard.
how you doing? Yeah, that was just, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Yeah,
Plugs for
apparently
days.
I can't-
Everybody's saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. All right.
A couple of people said hey to me in chat, so hey back, whoever it was that said it. There were 2 or 3 that they even had my @Mr. Diggs, so I know they were making the comment to me, but I don't remember all the channels that said hey.
So, Bill, before I run for the night, I got your text messages, and I know what you were supposed to do. What happened? You did not get to Nashville?
Yeah, roommate got called into work. So I
Okay.
couldn't get a ride. And then
Okay.
a few hours ago, I got the phone call. It got sold. So,
Oh, no, it did not.
yeah.
Oh, snike. Wow.
What were you going to buy, Bill?
It was a van. He was going to do the van life like me.
Yeah.
Kind of figured that was what he was looking at. Hell, I'm looking
Yeah.
all over the place for a damn cargo van. I can't find one worth a shit in any kind of reasonable price.
Well, his was my van with the Coachman package already in it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
That
it was a Coachman.
Rental company.
That'd be a
It was a
good
good
price.
price. It was clean. And
Yeah.
sold.
So I knew about this for a couple of days because he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go look at this." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Cool," Wow. I'm sorry, Bill. I'm sorry.
Something else will come along. I hope it just wasn't meant to be. That's why I gave you that. Told you that text. Life stinks. It'll still stink tomorrow. I know mine will.
Yeah, Tony, because I did a video about make life what basically what you want to, and
Yeah,
It was
that's the one way.
upbeat and happy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it sucks."
But
No.
Bill, life craps on us daily, don't it?
Oh
Remember
shit!
the show Married with Children? Remember that
Yeah.
show, Al Bundy, Married with Children? Well, he's sitting there on the couch one day with his hand down his pants, smiling, going, "Life stinks, but I'll still stink tomorrow. At least I know mine will."
Well, so I'm not going to keep you guys. I just wanted to jump in because I saw Mark was there, and I had to, of course, torment him and say hi to Bill and Tony. But I do have to get up again at 3, so my hours are dwindling. So
Yeah, rapidly.
yes.
Well, we
Oh.
understand you bail. Why you bail?
Even Charlie's in here, so it's definitely time to go.
Okay, Charlie, there's your head arse right there.
Oh my gosh, Charlie is
He's funny.
well, yeah. So we'll just leave that there. Charlie's Charlie.
And a very generous man. I mean, no kidding. That magnet kit he sent me with all the silver in it, it was just, that had to be $150 worth of stuff.
Charlie goes above and beyond anybody there is.
That is a certainty. Because he gave 3 of those packages away the same week.
No, Charlie definitely, yeah.
That's why I told him he was a class act on Zoom last week, I think it was. I jumped back in because
How you doing? Good to see you, brother.
so many times with what I was trying
Oh,
to say.
see, oh my God. All right, you just heard me say Charlie is a class act, and he just gave me the finger. Look in the text. He just gave me the finger. See what I mean? I have totally talked up the guy as being the world's most class act, and I get flipped off.
Yeah, well, would you expect anything different?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
I guess if I had to go lower than Charlie flipping me off, I'd have to go with metal detecting with Randy. Did I just say that out loud?
Yep.
We can hear you swearing, Bill. Yeah.
No, Randy's a good dude. He knows me.
Mhm.
We're playing.
He's
I can't
lucky.
believe Charlie flipped me off.
He's lucky he got as many subscribers
I
back
don't
as he
swear.
did.
My mother used to swear.
Okay,
Or like-
so I got a message. I'm not going to say from who. That said, Great Finds actually deleted his channel and now he's trying to build it back. So if you liked Great Finds, build it, then support it. But it was not actually deleted. He deleted it himself and now he's building it back. So if I'm accurate in the message that I received, then that's setting the record straight. So that's what I know. So I don't know shit.
Well, at least you admit it.
Oh, I admit it. I've been lost from way back.
Still do it every once in a while because we see these weird creatures from all over the place.
Well, I did just receive that message, so I figured I would actually share that in case it was accurate. He is trying to get it back, but he actually did do the deleting himself.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he didn't like his own content and decided to change it up a bit.
I think I think every one of us in this life, if not liked ourselves at one point.
Oh yeah, it
So-
happens to everybody.
So that's fair. That's fair.
Charlie says you're full of shit. don't you?
Oh, I know. I saw that. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for. Yeah, never mind. So what else is new, Tommy? Cynthia, you are sweetheart. I love you. Last night was great. I mean, oh, she's there was no last night. She's gonna kill me. I was just spoofing.
Oh, I know. I knew better. You knew you were full of it, but I was just the wife was in the background cracking the hell up.
Yeah. Oh, Cynthia's always busting my balls, so I figured I'd give them to her.
She got one deserved there.
There you go. There you go.
Payback can be a you know what sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's right. All right,
But
everybody.
that spiderweb video you did was really cool as hell with the light on it.
Was that not cool? There was no
Yeah.
light. That was just you talking about with the locust?
It might have been moonlight. I don't know. It looked
That,
like
no, that was natural light, dude.
okay. Now here's the coolest picture I've ever seen of a spider web. It was between two trees about 8 feet apart, and
Okay.
it crossed about 8 feet tall, and I didn't see it until I blasted it, and it was soaking friggin' wet with dew on it. So I wore dew, spider web all up and down my body. Boy, talk about getting woke up the hard way. Thank God I haven't rods and reels in my hand, or I'd have really wore it.
Tony, I don't want to see you getting woke up any kind of hurt. So
Yeah, and that happened today, so I don't need that no more. I need to start wearing a bubble wrap suit.
that too much sugar. Okay.
No, I didn't have enough was the problem. Yeah,
Okay.
it got too low. Yeah, it got too low, and I crashed out bad.
I'm reading Squirrel Magnifishing. I metal detecting for the first time. 1964 penny, 84.25. There you go. Good deal. Randy said his wife loves my coffee cup. I sent Randy my coffee cup. I have Randy's coffee cup. I sent mine to Randy. So, Randy, did you tell her about the cup? Never mind. Randy will know. Follow up later on that one. If there's a 64 copper penny, there's a chance there's a silver too, Squirrel. That was from Kay. Tommy, got your perch today? We'll send them out tomorrow. Charlie, half of me wants to have the most world's sincere thank you. And the other half of me wants to go, right on, dude, whatever, cool. Party on, Garth.
Divided down the middle, are you?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. You
Hey,
are
guys,
going to show us the venison gloves. Ooh, plugs for days, not tonight. No.
I made a hell of a trade yesterday, folks, or day before. A dude had advertised on Facebook he had floor tile that I'm getting ready to redo my bathroom on for $7 a box of 15 tiles. It's thin stuff, but it'll do the job for a lot cheaper than what I did last time. And then while I was there, I told him, I fished and metal detected and opened up the back of my truck, and he goes, "Have you ever found any axe heads?" And I go, "Well, as a matter of fact, I've got 2 old ones and one I need to remount." So he come by yesterday, picked them up, and he's going to mount my axe head on a smaller handle, keep the bigger handle for one of the bigger axe heads, and refurb the other 2 to be wall art for people. So
Hey, Frankie, while he lays his floor, I'm gonna lay my head too. I'm starting to nod. Tony, love you, but I'm falling out.
I hear you.
Bill, I'll see you.
Thanks for stopping and coming up.
That was a quick jump, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
got to work early.
Really, shit, he's getting up in what, 6 hours?
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
surprised
6
he came up for that long.
Right, he was up that long, yeah. Because I sure as hell wouldn't have been. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty good deal. No charge. He's mounting my grandfather's hammer on one side and the shingle axe on the other on a smaller handle because the handle I bought was too big a handle. So he's going to mount it on his handle, keep my handle as trade for his handle, and then keep the axe heads for doing the work for me. And I was like, hell, I wasn't using them anyway, so that works for me.
Yeah.
All they are sitting around in a Coca-Cola container by the trash can, so might as well get use out of them. I just wish I had another dozen of them. Hell, I could have made $5 a piece off every one I had. But, if they're 3 pounds, it's hardly worth sending somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of axe heads, but when I moved out here, I got rid of most of them. It's like, what am I going to do with them,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, unless you're refurbing them and hanging them as wall art, you can't really do much with them unless you're going to swing them. And who wants to do that anymore? We're too old for that shit.
Yeah, no way.
least I'm feeling too old for that shit. I don't know about you.
Oh, I am. Yeah. No
Yeah,
thanks.
I
I
figured-
don't even pick up a chainsaw anymore. That's just. ain't
I
gonna
got a
happen.
big swing axe in the shed, but I haven't swung it ever. And crap, I've had that for 5 years and never swung it. And then I'm refurbing Grandpa's hatchet just because it was Grandpa's hatchet.
Randy, no, I haven't. I'm hoping to get out soon though. It's just been too damn hot and humid here. We got squirrel magnet fishing coming up.
There we
You
go.
hear me?
Squirrel. Yeah, loud and clear.
Hello, hello. I
Sounding
can't
good,
hear
brother.
you all. I gotta leave. Ain't working.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's long. He said he couldn't hear us.
Yeah, I know. But no, Randy, I'm hoping to get out soon now. As soon as if the weather gets any better, it'll probably stop being hot and humid and just start pouring rain here again.
Pouring rain or snowing, one or the other.
Well, it's Tennessee, you know. They don't get snow here, but they do get a deluge of rain.
Oh, yeah. The same with Illinois. You get downpoured, you get 3 days of it, not one.
Yeah.
And then you're digging in mud for a week and a half.
California may have been dry and had fires, but I could go out and detect anytime I wanted to there.
Yeah, day, night, didn't matter.
Yeah, I saw that, Randy. 6 horseshoes in his yard. I'm wondering if the farrier lived there at one time.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
Blacksmith or a farrier, one or the other.
yeah.
Because even the blacksmith would put the shoes on for you.
Oh, yeah.
But I do believe the horseshoe makers were called farriers, weren't they?
The horseshoe is called a farrier. Yeah, they still
Okay.
are.
The guy that puts the shoes on. Okay, gotcha. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember how it worked, but I knew
They'll
there
make
was
them and put the shoes on, but some of them, other ones just they buy the shoes and put them on. A
Right.
farrier's a horseshoer.
Yep.
So,
makes sense. And that's I do remember reading about that shit way back whenever the hell it was. 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. It's been a day or two.
yeah. Been more than a day or two for me too. So.
Yeah, exactly. I'll say I'm pushing 45 years since I got out of high school. Well, not quite that many, 30.
Oh, that's okay.
Still fun. Yeah. 37 actually.
Kay is saying her old hunting grounds, they rolled out sod all over the area. That sucks.
Oh, guess what we found the other day? I happened to be running to get that tile and drove by the old high school, and they tore up the entire football field. Guess where I'm going to be the next week? Oh, hell yes. Except it rained cats and freaking dogs today, so it's probably going to be a slop heap for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck, Kay.
Oh, I didn't see what she said. I can't see the chat at all. If I try to see the chat, I can't see nothing else. And I never did get the chat to pop up.
Should be right there. No problem. You're on a computer, aren't you?
No, I'm on my S8 Galaxy.
Oh.
That might be why. It's just because I've got all the shit loaded in here and I don't have it on my Chromebook, so it makes it easier to access here.
Okay.
Makes it harder than hell to see the chat, though. Truly impossible.
Yeah. Okay, it was a good thing you found the bees when you did. Dang it.
Did you see that post there a while ago? The guy found an 1853 seated Liberty quarter last Thursday. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a nice find.
Yep. See, it's still on my list.
I got one seated dime in my entire
Thank
36
you, Reed. You have a good night, brother.
Take her easy.
See you soon.
I can't see how many's in here anymore.
No, that's the first thing he's posted in a while.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we know, Squirrel, that you can hear us, we can't hear you. Hopefully we'll get it fixed.
Did you happen to hear who Swifty was going to have doing his show this Thursday? I didn't
No.
catch it. Yeah, I didn't catch it either, so I don't know.
I probably did, but I don't remember. So
Yeah, well, I don't think I ever heard it, so yeah, I may have left a little early too, because they were done with the tasting and they were talking just fine. So I was like,
I know
well, that
people
must have been.
in Pat's Zoom meeting. He was
Yeah, I kind of figured. He asked about me and several other people doing it for him, and Pat jumped right on board right off because he asked Pat first, and then he mentioned everybody else in the meeting that were his regulars. So I imagine he'll get around to us.
yeah. So
Half hour, 45 minutes isn't that much time to help a guy out, and it can't hurt my channel any. I've only got 65 subscribers, and 7 of those are thanks to you.
yeah, Dan, Seated is on a lot of people's list.
You betcha. I still want that ever-loving Trime.
Triumph, that's still on my list. I still haven't found a V-nickel or an IHP.
Oh, that's right. You hadn't found either one, had you?
No.
Hell, you need to come up my way. I find V's and IHPs fairly, not every day, but regular. Maybe one a month.
Back in California, I found walking liberties. Never found a Seated. Found tons of Roosevelt silver dimes. Never found a Merc.
That's weird.
Yeah, never found a Merc.
You know that state was founded way the hell before 19 whatever year, 46. So there should have been a couple of dozen Mercs in there.
Should have
Or
been, yeah.
1960.
Digologist, how you doing? Welcome. Wow, Nathan, you haven't found a Seated? That's surprising.
How many years you been hunting, Nathan?
Well, it's not just that, but all the other stuff he finds that, you just don't see other people finding. He finds some really great stuff. Yeah, it's been, 5 or 6 months back, but he found one of those little, it was a water pistol out of Cracker Jack's choice from the 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, that's an oldie.
Yep.
But did you see that Atosha Sterling find that Gene at We Dig It found?
Oh, yeah.
And they even posted it on We Dig It with DK Adventure. I think it's Adventure in Dirt or something. But he posted it up on there, and I about fell out off the toilet when I was watching it. I was like, holy crap. They're really showing this. Cool.
Yeah.
But we got the inside look at it on Zoom. So I'm glad I asked to see it ahead of time because we got quite a bit better view on Zoom than we did on that video. And they kind of showed on the video what it would look like with the innards filled in. It looked like it might have been a piece of brass that just had a Tosha across it, but the outer rim of it was all sterling.
Okay. Randy, where did it go? I just saw it. Doggone it. Thing jumped on me, right? Oh, Randy's going to be putting out a mail call soon. Okay. Oh. For, let's see. I think everybody was in here. In case not, I got a mail call from M.A. Lyman, Mike. Got hello, Shar. How you doing? Thanks for showing up. A 68 Kennedy 40%er.
Go.
A thank you card. Whoops. And all kinds of cool stickers. Let's see. I don't know where he finds this stuff, but a hamburger sticker or a hot dog. I don't know which. I guess it's a hamburger.
That's funny.
Freedom.
And Bill, what do you think of this? I got my dad a 1945 birth year Walking Liberty $50 for his birthday this year.
Oh, cool.
So he'll be 76 this year. I figure he might like that.
Oh, yeah. The Who.
Oh, cool.
And here's one of my favorite ones. United States zombie hunting permit.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. That cracked me up.
I love the Beatles, but a M.A. Lyman and a mini me Lyman.
There you go.
So I just happened to go watch his live stream one night and typed in something that happened to be the catchphrase. So I get to pick a roll of halves, and at one end it said 68 Kennedy. So that's what I got.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. Now, a lot of you,
sorry, go ahead.
y'all know Relic Hunting South Texas Shark Channel. She's also got a nature channel. Puts out the videos from the trail camps. Some great stuff. So go check that out too, please.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the knot on my cheekbone, but I wiped it good last night. This morning, whenever it went low sugared, fell off the toilet, and I hit my hip first and my face second, I think. The hip hurts like the dickens. The face doesn't hurt at all. I mean, it's a little sore, but it doesn't hurt bad. My hip hurts the holy crap because that's the hip that hit the door in the wreck.
Yeah. You're welcome, Char. And yes, Tommy, go to bed. You got to get up and drive in the morning.
Yeah. Your mama said
You're
go to
not
bed.
gonna miss
Tommy.
anything. We'll tell you about it, Tommy. So get to bed.
Yeah, we'll fill you in. Talk to him like his dog. It's time to go to sleep, guys.
Oh, you're welcome, Randy. Yeah.
So, Randy, how many, if you can see it, Bill, Randy, how many of your subscribers did you reacquire? How many did you have when you lost
He was just about 400 when he lost him. I know that.
them? I thought he was like 370 something.
I think it's 270. It'd be nice if he was back up that high. But
I thought he was over 200 last time I looked.
it was, yeah, he was around 270, 280 last time I saw it. So, but I'd love to see him to get over 400 here real soon.
Well, yeah, at least get back to his normal subscribership.
Yeah.
That's kind of crappy.
So, Mr. Diggs, can you put up your channel? He can't do it, and I don't have my YouTube. It's Mr.
My
Diggs.
channel, always glad for clad.
Always glad for clad.
That's all it's called. I got one with me and the nephews magnet fishing for about 15 minutes, and I got a shout out video and I think 3 others. So they're all not very long, except that 15-minute magnet fishing.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was kind of unique because the oldest nephew, I mean, that kid nailed it. I told him to throw the magnet in the bucket, and the little turkey did it the first try.
Joel, how you doing? Glad you guys are here. Hope you're feeling better, Marlon.
What's
Tommy,
up,
go
man? That's getting funny.
I'm going to keep bugging you, Tommy. You said you was leaving because you had to go to sleep and go to work in the morning, so get to sleep.
Well, he probably left it on so we'd drone him to sleep.
So he's in there. That could be. Oh, good, Marlon. I'm glad to hear it. Rob, good evening.
That Florida Thunder?
Yes, it is.
Hot dog. Hey, you want to come up, Rob? I'll bail out for a while.
How'd you do in trivia tonight, Rob? Want to know?
I don't know if he's coming up or not. You may have
He
to
might.
redo the link. Yeah, you may have to throw the link up again because I had to look a long way back to find it.
I just reposted the link. So
There you go. That makes it a
I
lot
thought I did.
easier to find.
Maybe I didn't.
You know, he joins about everybody's show, so you might as well throw it up a couple times so people can get in.
Yeah, I got it back up there this time.
I'll say it makes it a lot easier to get some help on hosting, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
There he is.
he's coming up now. How you doing,
I'll
Rob?
How we doing, all?
Good to see you,
Doing
Rob.
good.
I got my 21 piece dollar bought today.
Where'd you get it?
eBay, and they overcharged me. I had bid 122.50. They charged me 135 plus 8 shipping. Turkey.
Well, how can they overcharge you if you have to? You're the one that has to pay for it.
Yeah, I know. I went ahead and paid for it, but I was not a happy camper about it because I only bid 122.50. That was max bid.
Tony,
I wouldn't have paid for it if you bid a certain price. That's the only bid amount you have to pay.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But maybe I could have canceled it and probably should have. But I wanted that coin so bad. I went ahead and paid
Later,
that.
Marlon.
It might have been tax.
Yeah, well, it could have been. It's hard to say. It might have been the eBay 13% shit too.
No, that's supposed to be included in the price.
That's what I thought. They may have jacked that around backwards just to make the buyer buy it.
Yeah, I bet it was tax. So.
Yeah, it could have been. Probably was. The wife thinks so too, so that's probably what it was.
Here.
But you know,
Everything I get
bid
off eBay
122 and it comes 130, and it comes out 143. You're not expecting that extra 12.5 bucks.
Every state I bought, on eBay, they're all taxing it now. So
Oh, you're on TV. You're on
That
TV.
might be it.
I know.
Oh, cute dog.
Aw. What's his name or her name?
This is Pippa.
Pardon?
You like it?
This is Pippa. Pippa.
Ah,
She is a St. Charles Cavalier, and she just lost an eye last month.
Oh man, that was a rough
She
experience.
got attacked by another dog,
oh,
Lucky.
but I'm her favorite babysitter guy.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, she just
Hey, Rob. Randy says
Yes,
it's
sir.
peanut butter time.
my coffee's brewing, Bill.
He's about ready for his peanut butter sandwich.
Hi, big girl. I know.
You're
I
such a
know.
cutie.
I know.
Yep, we lost Tony.
Randy's here. Good evening, Randy.
So did you go to trivia tonight, Rob?
Okay. I'm sorry, what, Bill?
Did you go to trivia tonight?
Yes, sir. Hold on
Yeah.
1 second.
Come back here. Okay. I guess you're gonna come back with what
Boom. Second week in a row, first place.
all right. Congratulations, Rob.
And not only that, but we won a free drink for next week. So
Cool.
So our dinner is covered for next week. All right, I got to read you guys the final. I know you've been expecting it. Okay, late night talk show host. Put them in order of 1 through 5 from who was the longest running talk show host to the least amount of time for talk show host. And your 5 choices are David Letterman, Jay Leno, Steve Allen, Pat Sajak, and Johnny Carson. Who was on the longest? Who was on the least?
Well, Johnny Carson was number 1.
Okay, Bill says Carson number 1.
What? Tell me the other 4 now.
David Letterman, Jay Leno, Steve Allen, and Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak was 2nd.
Now, talk show host, not his Wheel of Fortune
Oh,
show,
yeah.
talk
Talk
show.
show, not game show. Okay. Jay Leno would be second then. Steve Allen. Oh, and Pat Sajak, I would think would be last, but I don't know. Maybe
Okay,
close.
so where does Letterman fit in?
Oh, I forgot. David Letterman. Actually, Letterman would be third, then Jay Leno would be fourth. Maybe
So
close.
who you putting first, Letterman or Leno?
First would be Johnny Carson.
Okay, who you putting next?
Letterman.
Okay, Letterman
Leno.
second. Leno third.
Allen and Sajak.
Boom, Bill, you got it right.
Oh, did I? I love
You got
Johnny
it right,
Carson.
sir. Where's my camera? Denise got this right for our whole team tonight. Johnny Carson had 30 years on.
Yeah.
David Letterman had 23. Jay Leno had 22. Steve Allen had 3. And Pat Sajak's late night show only lasted 1 year. So, boom, Bill, you would have won the $20 gift card.
Oh, thank you, Shar.
Denise said you cheated off him, off her. Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, dog. Nathan, it really wasn't in our wheelhouse. Last week was movies and books, and that was much better at our wheelhouse. But Denise got this one right.
Bobby Hanner says, "Does Bill get $20?" I don't think so, Bobby.
He's got to show up at our restaurant, and he can split it with us. Hey, when Pat came over and he did the that series I'm doing right now on that big city block in Tarpon Springs, that Pat came over and hunted with us. When he came over for those 2 days, one of the nights was a Tuesday night, and Pat came to dinner and trivia with us.
All right.
Yeah, we had a really good time.
Johnny Carson first. The others are nobodies in my book. Yeah, I gotta agree with you.
I technically agree with Kay. I thought Johnny Carson was the best one of all of them.
Oh yeah,
You can go back and watch all those shows, and they're just still as funny as hell.
Oh yeah, and you can watch them over and over. So. Okay, Rob, keep them entertained. I'll be right back.
But Charlie got it too. Charlie said Carson, Letterman, Leno, Allen, and Sajak. Yep, Charlie got it right too. Nathan says I got to make a run to the bar. Evening, Miss Kay. Are you completely recovered from your nasal surgery, Kay? I like Jimmy Kimmel too, but nowhere near as much as I don't think he can hold a candle to Jay Leno. Of course, through that whole deal, Conan O'Brien is the one that really got screwed. So much so that he had to go to another network. But guys, we have a fun time. We do it on Tuesday night. It's free. You win the drink. You can win the drink. They do a free beer or free drink every round. We had 21. We had 15 teams playing tonight, which is pretty impressive on a Tuesday night at a sports bar. Yeah, Bill did have a nice Hawaiian shirt on. Cases, I don't watch any of them now. They're crap now. Too much politics on there now. Yeah, I just liked it for the fun stuff. I mean, Carson had Karnak. I really like Jay Leno when he did the people in the street, just to show you how ignorant half the population was, not knowing that the earth revolves around the sun due to gravity. So, hi, Miss Cynthia. No, part of my nose is still completely numb. Well, that's not good. He just left for a second. Tony will be right back. And then when he comes back, I'll go get my cup of coffee. Awesome, Rob. You can send me the money, Charlie says. Hey, I was going to send Anthony this this packet of the pinpointer, the little nubbies for the end of the pinpointer to keep your pinpointer from getting a hole in the end. And then it's got the landlord you put on your belt to keep you from losing your pinpointer. But I guess when Detective Warehouse, my channel sponsor, when you bought the pinpointer, Charlie, they sent him a pack of these. They sent him a 2-pack, so he's got the lanyard in the 2-pack. So guys, we will have another prize available for an upcoming giveaway from Detective Warehouse. Another prize available. So they're yeah, Bill does have a rather islandy shirt on. We're commenting on your shirt, Bill. You're ready to go to the Bahamas.
Actually, what it is a broke down washing machine and waiting for a part.
Ah,
So,
it'll take about a month for my nose to get back to normal. Well,
oh, sorry, Jay.
I wish you speedy recovery, Kate. It took when Denise had a customer whose dog bit her finger off, and they had to reattach her finger and sew it back on. It took over 2 years for some of the nerves in the end of her finger to start getting feeling again before she got rid of that tingling feeling at the end of her finger. Oh, Randy's eating ice cream. Nathan, you want me to send you one of these, buddy? I've got plenty of these. If you want me to send you one, Nathan, let me know.
What is that, Rob?
These are the tips for your Garrett Carrot pinpointer.
Oh,
The little condom buddies that go over the end of your pinpointer.
yeah.
Detective Warehouse sent me eight tips in 2 packages, and I was going to go out and buy some extra lanyards and break them up to where it's 2 tips in a lanyard for each one, because I'll be quite honest with you, it would take you your whole life to go through 4 of these tips unless you're digging in freaking gravel.
Well, you know what else works? If anybody's got a propane heater or Coleman stove that uses a small green propane bottle with a little black plastic cap that screws on, those fit right over the end of a Garrett Carrot.
There you go.
The only reason I found that out because I had one of those phony Garrett Carrots, which is the housing's identical. And I was looking down one day because I had a propane heater, and I thought, I wondered. It clipped right on there. I thought, damn. Hey guys, oh easy, my cats are gonna kill each other. Keep it.
Yeah, they have treated me great, Charlie, and I think Digger Dan's dealt with them and a couple other people. I've had a chair rubber, leg rubber on the end for the last year.
Yep.
Oh, good,
On
Katie.
my,
Can breathe out through the left side of her nose. See, and I've had my pinpointer for way over a year now. Of course, now when you're in Florida, you're digging soft sand. We don't have any gravel down here at all. So unless you hit like an area that's got some old seashells near the Gulf of Mexico that's from hundreds of years ago, but we don't have too many gravelly areas here. So
yeah.
I mean, even Clearwater Beach getting down into the wet sand, stop. What? Come here. What do you want? Hang on. She dropped her toy. Hold on. You dropped your toy? Shh. Come here. Where's your toy? You dropped your toy? Yes, you did. Come here. Come here.
Ah, Nathan, 5 years is pretty good.
Come here. Over here.
Yeah, you can buy the tips for the pinpointer now is like a White's Bullseye 2 with a small prong, but
Get your wiggle
our
on.
chair leg covers fit those. So. Roughing out. Robert, Melissa, how you doing?
Come here. Come here. Let's go to mommy's room. Come here. Come on.
Good to see you guys here. Loved your last video. All right, Nathan. Hope good luck, brother. Hope you find you'll always find good stuff. What's going out tomorrow? Anybody been out today?
I'll come back.
No. Good night, Kay. Hey. Thank you. Knock it off, guys. It's gonna be a full moon or something. Cool. I was totally shocked when I got that 1850s. Yeah, I bet you were. I mean, I would have been really shocked. An 1853. Damn.
You coming up? No, you're not getting any food. You just had 2 cookies and a carrot. Okay, let's talk about this extreme video the Clarks did.
Oh, that was great.
I think it was awesome. And I personally think he picked like a perfect tattoo.
Yes, he did. Yeah, guys, that was great video. Awesome tattoo. Awesome video and awesome tattoo. All right, Floyd, congratulations. I still haven't found anything. Well, no American coins in the 1800s. 210 views. All right. Trucking Obama, hello.
I had made a quick mention on my video that if they hit over 200 views, I would do a giveaway and write down everybody that left a comment on their video for a prize. So we're going to do let's do a silver quarter.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to do an announcement probably in the next day or two. We'll give it a week. And whoever's left a comment in a week, I'll write all their names down just like I did for Randy's channel. The people left comments. I'll put them all down on my notepad that I use from all my contests. And then we'll use Sunday. We'll use the random.org comment picker.
There you go. Okay, you heard that, people. Let everybody know.
I just had to do a shout out for that. I thought that was such a wild video.
Wow. De Gaulle has found a 1600 shilling.
Who did?
Digologist. We'll do Digologist. I'll check that out.
Absolutely. Where was that at?
I forget where he's at. Where you at, Digologist?
Oh, Robert and Melissa here. You betcha, guys. Charlie's going to leave 200 comments himself. Well, then if you do the work, Charlie, good for you, buddy.
Yep. There you go. Hey. Calm it down, buddy. Oh.
If I cannot give you any peanut butter.
Tonight. Huh? Wow.
Hey, does anybody know Whimsy Maker's first name?
Nope. I don't.
I looked at all his videos. He does not use his name in his videos. I'm trying to continue that list that Brenda made. Mama's gone detecting. She
Yeah.
puts out that list of channel names, and she sent me a copy, and I downloaded it into my documents, and I'm trying to add on it and put more names in it, and then put in some of the names that she didn't have.
Yeah.
So I do not know who Whimsy Maker's first name.
I couldn't tell you.
So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Char. You're sick again. Well, go get some rest, and thank you for coming to the stream. I told everybody she not only got the hunting channel, she's got the trail cam video channel. Captures some great stuff on it. So good night, Char. Oh, good night, Dan.
oh, Char, yeah. Every time Denise's customers' kids went back to school, Denise came down with something. Those kids are like little germ magnets. Charlie said if Whimsy Maker wants something, his name is Charlie. You guys are freaking hilarious. Somebody else just started up a trail camera. I went over and checked it out. Or a backyard bird camera.
Ah,
Relic Reaper, yeah, just I had to say hello to South Texas earlier. I was typing that and I got busy. So South Texas, if you're still here, I was going to type say hello, but I lost my train of thought. But hello. There's my email, Relic. Send me your email and I'll forward you that list. Metal Pirate Girl, thank you. See, Cynthia knows that. Cynthia beats everybody everywhere to people's channels. Yeah, I already went over and commented on Metal Pirate Girl starting her. She's got a nice camera setup.
that's right. I just watched that too, and I couldn't think of it. It's kind of getting old.
Bill Bama says, hold your cup up so he can read it.
Yeah.
What's your cup say? Your coffee cup.
I'm only talking to my cat today.
There you go. And I've got the Clark's Code Reese's cup. Clark's Code says they will add one of the little silver tokens to whoever wins your giveaway for our video. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Cynthia, I can't imagine you being behind on commenting on videos. Every time I find a new channel, you've already been there.
Yeah. I did a shout out for some new channels, and I swear Cynthia had already been to all of them.
I know, Bill.
So I go, oh, here's a new one, only 50 subscribers. First comment, Cynthia, gee, you already been here.
Yep. Yeah, Bama, we got two cats here, and we're babysitting a pretty little dog this week. Come here, you coming up? Come here. The people want to see you. Your fans want to see you. I know. This is Miss Pippa. She's a St. Charles Cavalier, and she's a diva. No. I went to their house once down in St. Pete, and the people that own this dog, their oldest son had never met me. He didn't know who I was. So when I showed up at their door and Pippa went crazy, and they opened the door and she jumped into my arms, this guy's like who's this guy out here that our dog's loving on that I've never even met before? And his mom came out. She goes, oh, that's Rob. She loves Rob. Why? Because Rob lets her lick his face. Miss Denise isn't into doggies licking their face. I know. Good girl. You're a cute girl, but I can't give you any peanut butter. Miss Denise would have my hide.
Jesus.
Robert, I don't ever worry about that. Yep, I don't ever worry about that. Cynthia says, I'm so subscribed to so many channels, it's crazy.
Oh, same here. And then trying to find the time to watch them. I mean, it's like, dang.
I'm taking one day off next week, and I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something out of the box for getting new subscribers, and I'm going to do a video on it. So I don't want to announce yet what it is, but I know everybody like Shane, and I know Marlon and Bill, you two, and then who's on before Shane is
Good night, Digologist.
who's the one that was on before Shane on Thursdays?
Oh,
Swifty. I know everybody's
Yeah.
like, hey, make sure you all visit each other's page and do that, and that's great, and I encourage that.
good night,
But here's
Shark.
the deal: you're never going to grow past the biggest small channel, because if we all tell each other subs to go to each other's channels, we're never going
Yeah.
to grow more than what the one channel is at sending people over. So we're kind of crossbreeding each other's subs. So you have to do something outside the box to get new subscribers. So I'm going to try something new next week, Bill, and I'm going to make a video out of it.
Okay. Want to see
And
that?
we'll see if it works. It may be a 12-hour waste of my life, but we're going to give it a shot.
Yeah. The only thing I try is like I said, I do these shout outs for not only metal detecting, but I found other channels like there's this lady named Mary Pettifer. She's over in England and she's an artist and storyteller. So I featured her channel and she's got some great stuff.
Yeah, same with me. I found Crafting with Gertie. She made a comment on one of my videos once, and because she liked the beach videos. She lives over in England. She thinks obviously our Florida beaches are absolutely gorgeous. She said, "Oh, I'd love to come to Florida and visit and see your beautiful beach." So she made a really nice comment. So I saw her live one time, and I logged on and said hi to her crafting group, and like 6 people in her crafting group checked out my channel, subscribed, and said the same thing. They're all a bunch of middle-aged women over in England that have never been to a beautiful beach like Clearwater before, and they all made comments on my beach videos. And that's how you're going to expand your channel, with a little bit of out of the box.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, like we were talking earlier before you were here, Ron. I get it. There's a couple of weapons collectors channels I watch, and they're big. They're out of England. One's 35,000 subscribers. The other one's 85,000.
And what kind of channels are they?
They're called weapons collectors. They collect, all types of weapons and feature them and stuff. But the funny thing was, they both have live streams, and I've never seen more than 40 people on the live stream. Yet I've seen hundreds of people comment on their videos. When they do a live stream, nobody shows up. I mean, it just kind of amazes me that I look at a lot of these channels, and depending on what kind of channel it is, the ones I see that get the most people in the live streams are like these van life channels, stuff like that. Or
well, I can tell you right now, if you got the boobs and ass and body of Miss the Miss Bronco.
Yeah.
If I made 1/10 of the money she made, I'd be sitting pretty.
Yeah.
But she's pretty. She's got a great personality. She interacts with her channel. She does a lot of outside the box stuff. And I mean, Christ, she's been living in a Bronco for 2 years with 3 freaking dogs. I could not imagine me and Denise living in a Bronco with 2 cats. Okay.
Bobby says you definitely need new blood, Rob. We all do, Bobby.
Yeah, and like you say, Bill, I think your thing you did, you know, I mean, if gun collecting or vintage guns or something is a hobby of yours or something you're interested in, go over to those channels and check them out.
Mhm.
I mean, I enjoyed. I mean, it was very relaxing watching Gertie and her things making cards out of different things that I had never would have even thought of. And Unstoppable Morgan, thank you, Miss Cynthia.
Well,
And
that's
I'm not
like
going to dwell on the fact that I find her an absolute babelicious, but she is. And I know Tommy wants to do that with his channel. And I said, Tommy, neither you or I are Unstoppable Morgan. So I don't know how many people are going to watch to pay, see 50-year-old fat guys drive around in a van. But there is a guy named Robert or Roberto that travels the country in his motorhome. I think it's called Traveling with Robert. And man, he's got a hell of a following too.
But trying to think, what's her name? She has a metal detecting channel, and she did antiques and lamping.
Oh, that's Relic Recoverist.
Relic Recovers. Yeah, thank you.
What's her first name?
Oh,
She's got the purple hair right now.
been so long since she put out a video on that, I can't think of it.
She actually built to show you how big the Jocelyn, yes. To show you how big that thrifting and going to thrift stores is and that kind of thing. Her thrifting and lamp channel is, I think, like 3 times bigger than her metal detecting channel.
Yeah.
And look at, Charlie, you got boobs, you got an ass, and you got a belly. Hey, maybe the fat, ugly woman will go for you, Charlie.
Charlie, you're no uglier than Tommy.
That's right. That's right. There's Mr. Marty back.
Hi, Marty. Welcome back.
But yeah, what was I say? It's another sign of old age, Bill. I get distracted and I forget what the hell in the middle of my sentence.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, we're talking about Jocelyn, her lamp channel, her thrifting channel. Sometimes she goes thrifting, even though she's got a steady boyfriend. And Brad, B-Rad from the Hoover Boys, just got married. He's into thrifting and collecting stuff at thrift stores and finding hard to find stuff. And he actually has a separate channel too on buying and selling collectibles and stuff. So sometimes she'll go with him. And I mean, she's an attractive lady. Brad's a good looking guy. And boom, they get a crap load of views off that thrifting. And my former digging partner, that when I first met Dalton, I was digging with a very attractive young lady named Alex. And she's a big thrifter and collectible person. And she's got over 10,000 subscribers on her channel called Chapter 2 Vintage. And she does live streams quite a bit, like 2 or 3 live streams a week. And I pop into her channel. And that's how kind of she got to meet Jocelyn and some of the other thrifting people through her. Marty says, got the dime, number 1. Thank you. You are more than welcome, Marty. Congratulations on your win. And I guess Marlon told people he's feeling better. And we are so happy to hear that, Marlon.
Yep.
Marlon, I was forced to keep my stream going for another hour. Everybody made me, Marlon. So,
yes, we did.
So we hung out, Marlon, for another 55 minutes. We didn't wrap up till like 12:25. But don't worry, Marlon, it's your spot again next week. I was just doing the fill-in. But yeah, I thought that Clark's Cove challenge to each other was I mean, he was in Wednesday Zoom, Bill, and he kept that quiet. He didn't let that on anything at all, Wednesday Zoom.
Yeah.
I know, Marlon. They cracked that whip and made me stay on. And we had a good time. We wound up doing 4 duck races, Marlon. I hit 70. I hit 70 likes, which was a new record for me. So we did a fourth duck race. Randy, have a
Yeah.
good night, buddy.
Good night, Randy.
Yes, they are, and they need fun. Yeah, we had a good group in there Sunday. But I'm happy to say that when I went to trivia tonight, Clark's Cove had 205 views on their metal detecting challenge, their Cover challenge. And we were talking earlier, Robert, I don't know if you guys discussed it before I came in. I thought your choice of tattoo was absolutely perfect. One of the people commenting on my video, and I have this happen a lot, was like, oh, he used the wrong coil. That's not an Equinox coil. And I'm like, well, if you actually pay attention to their video, they don't use an Equinox, and the machine they use has the exact coil that he had drawn out to put on Melissa. So, no, he did the correct coil. You didn't pay attention. Plugs for days. I'm trying to think of something different to upload, like the reality of metal detecting, like you say, Rob, out of the box stuff. Yes, and was it you, Doug, Plugs, or Marty that just did a video showing the real trash and all the signals that you actually dig? That's real metal detecting, and I think that's one reason why I like people like Pat's channel. Pat shows everything he finds, and he stays upbeat about everything he finds because he's just happy to be out there hunting. And I have to flat out admit, Bill, I can't keep that same attitude. If I've been out there hunting for 6 days, if I've been out there hunting for 6 hours and I don't even have a weedy yet on no property, I am definitely not going to be as upbeat and happy as Pat is.
Yeah, it can be rough, but I mean, from what I used to find all the time back in California, and when I get back there, I'll be finding the same stuff. I mean, mainly zinc pennies, pull tabs, nails. So anything other than that was a good find. You know.
There you go. And if you're hunting parks or public property, yes, you have to look at it that way. I mean, I did. Yeah. I've got an upcoming night video in Clearwater Beach where I actually got a 54 Wheatie in really nice condition up in the dry sand, and I was pretty excited about that because in all my beach hunting, that's only my fourth Wheatie I've ever found on a beach. I mean, you know, Charlie hit that beach after that 4-foot erosion after the storm, and he wound up getting, I don't know, 23, 26 silvers. But I mean, that 4 feet took that soil or sand down to back to 1930s, 40s. And Clearwater Beach isn't that old, and we've never had that big of an erosion. I mean, the last time we had that storm here a few weeks ago, when I went out there for 7 hours and got the wind sunburn, I mean, yeah, there was dozens of coins on the surface because the wind had blown the top layer of sand off, but it didn't expose stuff from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Valley Man Mike 24 is here.
I can't remember if it was Nathan, but somebody we were talking, they commented on one of my retro videos. And it's like, you know, you're out there detecting and people walk up, did you find anything good? Well, last time somebody asked me that, I pulled out a square nail, was smiling, going, yeah, I found this. And they looked at me like I was nuts, you know, like an old rusty nail.
Because good to anybody, Bill, is a gold ring that doesn't metal detect. They think everything's gold rings out here.
Yeah, I know. But the thing was, this nail, it was a square nail, but it was more flat-sided. It wasn't perfectly square. It was like real thin. I'd never found one of those before, and it still had paint on it. So I was like, wow, this is cool. To me, it was anyways, you know. I mean, that was a treasure of something different. So, of course, then like another time, I think I was talking about on Zoom, some guy commented on one of my videos, because I don't do live digs a lot, and it's just hard in that soil back there. And he goes, well, we don't know you dug that. I mean, you don't show it. I'm going, like, I'm going to bury zinc pennies and pull tabs.
Yeah. Start questioning that when I get, you know, $8 silver in a row. Until then.
Yeah.
Troy.
Marty's right.
Troy was at work, and he was telling a guy how hard it is to find a flying eagle scent because they only made them for like 2.5 years, the scents before Indians, and they were the first small scent after the last year of the large scents. And he was saying, you know, how we've said on, you know, sometimes on YouTube, I've only probably seen maybe 6 or 8 of those done, you know, the flying eagle scents. And this guy goes, "Oh, I've found plenty of those." And he comes into work next day to show Troy 4 of them that looked like they just got taken out of a display case. They were still a light golden bronze, and he told Troy that he dug them up in his yard. You know, people that don't metal detect are just clueless on what a coin's supposed to look like when it comes out of the ground.
Yeah. Like once in a blue moon, you'll have a coin come out of the ground that was either recently dropped or it's just a place where it never rained, and they'll be in good shape. But yeah, I mean, it's like the weirdest thing ever happened. I found a 1943 steel penny metal detecting and one in a Coinstar. And the one out of the ground was in better shape than the one out of the Coinstar.
Now that's funny, Bill, because where's it at here? I found this a couple months ago, Bill, and I believe that's my first steel cent I ever found. And I have to put it under a magnifying glass, and you can see a very faint outline of Lincoln on the front. You can't see anything on the back. You can't see the wheat lines or nothing. But
yeah,
it sticks right to the magnet. It's the only penny I've ever had that stuck to a magnet. So this is my first steel cent I've ever found. But it is so disintegrated. Like I say, you know, I had to work on it with a wire brush just to get the outline of Lincoln to come out. And you know, I'm happy to have that, but you know, there's no way you could pull a year and positively identify that. But it's the only penny I've ever found that sticks to a magnet.
Yep.
So yeah, I've gotten one. You know, I mean, I'd probably turn giddy if I ever found a flying eagle cent. Yeah, Marty says my Steely is a rusty slug of crap. That's exactly what this one looks like, Marty. But if you have somebody that comes up to you and says they found an absolutely perfect silver one out of metal detecting, you know, unless somebody dropped it yesterday, they're full of crap.
Yeah.
Cynthia, that is an awesome slogan Charlie has. He's put it in several of his videos. Dig the treasure, treasure the dig. And Mr. Pat is making him shirts for that slogan right now.
Cool.
Plugs for Days says, yes, sir. And I absolutely love taking new people out detecting and getting them hooked. Absolutely. There is nothing, you know, when I hunted with the Groney boys, that was the week that Bob Groney, John's uncle, came down with COVID and he couldn't hunt with us. I mean, you know, I thought it was really respectful that he didn't know he had COVID at the time on that hunt, but he didn't feel good. So he canceled. And one of their other cousins came out with us, a guy they nicknamed Boots. And he's only been detecting like a month or two. So, I mean, that day on that big church fields, Dalton's big church fields permission we put him on, he got 3 bucket listers that day because he's so new to hunting that harmonica reed was a bucket lister for him, a key was a bucket lister, and a Tootsie Toy was a bucket lister. And that's the nice thing about being new. Almost everything's a bucket lister.
Good night, Charlie. And Country Diggers, Jamie, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Country Diggers, welcome. Somebody was just looking for you a few minutes ago. Yeah, Tony, I don't have silver cleaner, so I put mine in vinegar, and I'll be honest with you, I worked on it with a wire brush.
Yeah, like I said, I was just really surprised when the one out of the ground was in better shape than the one I got out of a Coinstar.
Yeah, that's wild, Bill.
You know,
because I've gotten some pretty decent coins out of Coinstar.
Yeah, same here. Of course, I got some really crappy ones too that I could tell another detectorist had turned in. You know,
I tell Denise now when she runs into Winn-Dixie, Bill, to get something, honey, make sure you check. I'm not checking that Coinstar machine. I look like a homeless person. Yeah,
No,
you pull a silver quarter out of there, you'll be thinking different.
The homeless people are the ones putting coins in it.
Close for days, I can find 100-year-old silver quarters, but not a single Washington silver quarter. Plugs, I'm the exact opposite. I can find plenty of Washingtons, but I can't find that SLQ to save my life.
It seems to depend on what part of the country you live in. I mean, you know.
I agree, Bill.
Yeah.
That's why when Troy pulled those 2 SLQs out of the same hole that were stuck together, that's why we went so crazy and so loud that the homeowner wound up coming out of his house and kicking us off his curb strip, and then calling the cops. Evening, Ray.
That's like my home back in California, Grass Valley. I remember as a kid in the 60s watching metal detect the parks. So 99% of the silver was long gone before I started metal detecting. Yeah,
Well, hopefully you can find some of the deeper stuff.
Yeah. They go, 60s. I go, well, you got to remember, it was a gold mining town, and they learned right after World War II, hey, these things will find gold. So when it was not gold mining season, they were out hitting the parks looking for silver.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, Bill, if you can go back in time in 63 or 64, or even 1965, and you started taking all the new clad and exchanging it for every silver coin you could get your hand on and just hold on to it?
Oh, yeah. Well, God, I remember 64, the last year, they made the silver quarters. How many people, as soon as they've discovered, that's why it's hard to find, like a 64 Kennedy half. As soon as people found out they were dumping the silver, people hung on to them. So, think how hard it is to find a 64 Kennedy silver. And they made a buttload of them, but tried, you just don't find them.
Yeah, they made plenty of them, that's for sure. But I have found 2 Benjis and 3 Walkers, but I have never found a silver Kennedy.
Nope. I've only seen a couple dug up. It's just, you find them afterwards, but the clad ones, but the 64s being the first year, you just don't find
already,
them.
Bill.
People hoarded
64 Kennedy half dollars. Holy shit, Bill! They made $273 million.
Yep. And how often do you see them dug out of the ground? You just don't. People hoard them.
Not often.
Not often.
And I'll tell you, it's amazing how many people, including bank tellers, every now and then when I'm doing on my kick for coins, I'll go quiz bank tellers. If I stop like at 8 banks, I stopped at 8 banks one day, and I talked to 8 different tellers, and 7 out of the 8 tellers did not know what a star note was. So
yeah,
they didn't even know to look for those. And there's a lot of people that don't know that the U.S. made silver from 65 to 70 with the half dollars that are still 40%. And Canada did the same thing through 68. Their quarters, and I think dimes, were 50% silver from 64 to 68. So if you get a Canadian dime or quarter that's after 64, there is a still percentage chance up to 68 that it's silver.
Yeah.
That's a good find, Tony.
I'd give that gift to Bill. What are you talking about, Ray?
Plugs for days. Just last Saturday, one of my subs went out with me, and we went detecting, and
Richard.
that was cool. That
Richard's
is how
here.
I met Mr. Dalton. Plugs. He was a sub of mine, and he invited me on a permission he got. And now me and Dalton have been hunting side by side for 2.5 years now, and it's a beautiful thing.
That's good, Marty. Blackbird.
Good evening, Mr. Richard. Yeah, see, Marty, if you've got a dad like you that's a metal detectorist and knows, a thing or two about coins, then Blackbird Metal Detecting. Have good evening, sir. That's great that you can let her know that and have her check her bills. I have this cutie at my Wells Fargo, and she saves every silver coin for me, and she saves every silver certificate or blue or red labeled U.S. federal note. And hang on, where are they here? I had them right up here. I love it, Bill, when something sits here for 3 months and then the day you go to look for it,
You can't find it. Yeah.
nope. Because you just moved it. Hey, there's my scale and my gold testing kit. I've been looking weeks for that stuff.
Wait a minute, guys. I don't like surprises. Well, good night, Turkey Vomit.
Well, Bill, I just did find something I was looking for. My gold test kit's up there, and I looked for that at my last meeting, didn't find it.
Good night, Tara.
One of these days, Bills, I'll be organized. Not
No, you won't, Rob.
soon.
You're like me. You get organized for about 2 hours and everything goes to crap afterwards.
And then it all starts downhill again.
Yeah. Took me 3 years to get it organized for 2 hours.
There was one day like 23 years ago. I remember sitting home going, I'm caught up with everything. And that hasn't happened in 20 years.
Since. Yeah. All right. Nice, Marty. Back in Grass Valley, none of the bank tellers ever checked their silver or notes. But the funny thing was, I hear about people finding silver quarters at gas stations or stores and car washes. All those people and laundromats, and all those people back there checked for that. Nice, Rob.
Oh, that's one I saved because of from my bill hunting. It's got 5 fours on it.
Yeah.
But for those that don't know what we're talking about with a star note.
Hi, Osha. Thanks for popping in and hitting the thumbs up. Well, Marlon, good night. You have a great one. Glad you're feeling
That's
better.
a star note right there. Instead of having the F at the end, it's got a little asterisk looking star. And what that means is that the initial run of this serial number sequence, the mint deemed it not good enough to put out. So they minted them or reprinted them. But you can't ever print 2 bills with the same number. So instead of having the F at the end, they put that star there. That's what's called a star note.
Yep.
And some of these, if they're a very small run, they are actually a very, what would you say, like not rare, but like a low mintage.
Yeah.
I can't believe I can't find that envelope full of bills. Oh.
Oh, good night, Robert, Melissa. Have a good night. Wife today says I'll buy that for $1.02. Oh, excuse me, people. Dang. Oh.
Excuse me a minute, Bill.
No problem. Doug, how you doing? Doug McClure's in the house. Ezra from Easy Digging. You got people coming and going. You taking off, Bobby? Or are you saying goodbye to the Clarks? Yeah, not for long, Doug. My sleeping meds are kicking in.
I'll find that envelope with the bills in it 5 minutes after we log off, Bill.
Marty just said some 2013 B notes from Fort Worth star notes were printed twice. That would be a great find.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Can you imagine having 2 U.S. bills with the exact same numbers and they're actually from the mint? That would be awesome.
Yeah, Ezra, that's something I'd like to have, Ezra, as a silver certificate with a star note. That's something I'd like to really have.
Yeah.
My mom collected silver certificates, but I don't know if she got any with star notes.
Oh, okay, Bobby. We're probably not going to be on much longer, so I'm having a heck of a time staying awake. Oh.
Hey, look what I just found. I'm going to show you in a second.
Oh, whoa. Plug, where are you looking? I'm located in Clarksville, Tennessee, Plugs. All right, everybody, check out Marlon's Instagram and his YouTube channel if you haven't. At least right now I am. I'm working on getting my way back to California, Plugs, where I came from. But,
Oh, there's that extra cup of coffee.
oh, do you, Marlon? You post more on Instagram? Have to get back
This
on
is-
and make sure.
This is what my bank teller got me. I've got a $1 silver certificate from 1957. She got me another silver certificate from 57. This one's not in quite as good a shape.
Nice.
Another silver certificate from 57, 3 of them. And then she got me a United States note. These are before the Federal Reserve. This is 63. This was a red series.
Oh,
They don't
sweet.
make these anymore.
Nope.
Another 57 silver certificate. And then also a Federal Reserve note
Thanks, Marlon.
from 1934, one of the first years they made the small bills.
Yeah.
And then a
Yeah, it
53.
was one of the old big bills.
Yeah, 32, I think, was the last year they made the big bills. So that 34 was one of the first. This was one of the first modern size bills they ever made. And somebody came into her bank line and they just wanted regular bills for them. And she gave me all this at face value.
Cool. Thank you, Marlon. That's nice to know.
Thank you, Miss Cynthia.
And plugs for days, Santa Barbara, huh? I was born in Quincy and grew up in Grass Valley. Probably never
See,
heard
guys,
either one of
there's a good tip. There's a good tip from Marlon, guys.
Yeah, about the Instagram? Yeah.
Yep. Tell her to start getting you $100 bills. Wouldn't that be nice? Guys, when I worked at Disney eons ago, if we signed our contract on the first vote,
Cool.
I was union, and we were trying to pass a new contract, and management said, if you guys sign the contract, because it was a shitty contract, so they were trying to get us to sign it. But they said, if you sign the contract or you pass the contract on the first vote, all full-time employees got a $500 bonus. Well, they had just made me full-time, so you can bet your butt I voted for it. So our next paycheck had a $500 bonus in it. And when I took my paycheck to the bank, there was this brand new teller, and she said, sir, I just had a customer bring in a $500 bill. Would you like that $500 bill as part of your cash? And I went, absolutely, because she had no idea they hadn't made $500 bills in 30 years. And I took that to it was in bad shape. It had a cigarette hole burn in it, and it was still in bad shape. But yet I took that to a buddy of mine in a pawn store, and he handed me $575 for it immediately.
Wow.
Marlon's going to try and get to sleep now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Don. Oh, Ezra said he sent me a picture. Oh, he must have emailed me, not texted me.
Excuse me.
Going to a new beach tomorrow, guys.
Well, good luck there, Rob.
Thank you, sir. It's in a very swanky section of town, kind of
Oh.
Florida's Rodeo Drive area.
Hope you find a Rolex.
I'd be happy with a small gold ring tomorrow, Bill.
Yeah, a
I,
Rolex would be pretty sure.
Yeah. Hey, we had a guy in our club find a Rolex in a park under a tree that somebody buried, and whoever originally bought it never registered it with Rolex. So when he took it to a Rolex dealer and they ran the serial number, it was an unregistered serial number. So it couldn't even be returned to the guy. And I think he told me he sold that for almost $4,000. And that's what he bought his first two good detectors with. Oh, it was on Facebook Messenger. Okay.
No, the best
Good
I
evening,
ever did.
Mr. Swifty.
I was working part-time in a 24-hour supermarket, and I used to get regular customers come in, and they didn't have cash, and they, well, I need this, this, and this. So you got to leave me something for collateral, in case you don't come back, I got to pay for this stuff. Well, this guy pulls off a Seiko watch that his dad just given him for his birthday, a gold Seiko watch. And he told me, he goes, I'll be back in a week. I said, 1 week from today. If you're not back, I'm selling this. Well, I gave him an extra week. He didn't show up, and I sold it. Well, about 3 days later, he comes in and goes, back for the watch. I said, dude, you said 1 week. He goes, well, that was, I go, it's been almost 3 weeks. I sold it. He goes, my dad gave me that. I go, you made the deal. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, Bill. You tell that story. When I was a police officer, I dealt with this one pawn store that I'd known these guys for years. And when I left the department and I had my DVD business at my DVD store I was selling, I was in there buying some DVDs from them. And one of my buddies came in that was a pawn detective, and he's like, "Hey, Rob, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, Bill, good." His name was Bill, and he handed a pawn slip to the pawn guy, and he says, "Do you have this ring?" And the pawn guy just glanced at it. I mean, he took a quick glance at it and said, "Nope, I sold it yesterday." And the cop was like, "Oh, okay," turned around and left. And I went, "Wow, you sold that ring the day it came out of pawn?" And he said, "Nope, it's sitting in my safe." He said, "I have to hold that ring for 30 days. Today is day 31, and he's a day late coming and ask me for it." He goes, "So screw him. I don't have to give him that ring. It's sitting in my safe." And I was like, wow, it just goes to show you, it didn't matter how friendly you are with the cops. They put their business first, and he was going to sell that ring and dick that customer.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a real eye-opening experience for me, Bill.
Damn.
Pirate. Oh, is it story time? Yes, it is.
Hello, Sheep Pirate. We used to have a pawn shop back in California. You don't have pawn shops anymore. They made it so expensive to run them. Everybody closed up. It was like $250,000 a year. You'd have this business where you sold used goods for next to nothing, but to pawn it, they wanted so much. Well, guy I used to buy guns and stuff from, if I pawned something and if I was late, he'd call me up and he'd go, "Hey, I'm going to hold this for you because I know you really want it." I said, "Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I forgot about it. I'll go pick it up." Oh, I did business.
Yeah, in my buddy's pawn store, when I go in there, with and ask them, "Hey, can you guys check this ring to see if it's silver or gold?" And while they're testing it, I'll hear them calling people saying, "Hey, your item was up last week. Are you going to be coming in this week? We want to give you a few extra days." And they do call people and let them know, and they try and give them some extra time. With this other thing, it was a sale and it wasn't a pawn, and they had 30 days to check that sale. And I'm telling you, that pawn store on day 31, they said, "Nope, that's our item." And see, in the state of Florida here, Bill, I don't know how it worked in California, but when I first became a police officer, if you found a stolen item at a pawn store, you could put a police hold on it to where they weren't allowed to sell it. And then at the end of the court case, if the people were convicted for stealing that item, the pawn store had to give it back to the victim. Well, what happened was the pawn store was losing money because they were taking in so much stolen shit that the pawn broker lobby got the law changed to where they kept the item and you had to buy it back from them. So what happened was that the cops came in and said, "Do you have this item? It's stolen." They said, "Yes, we do." The cops would put a hold on it, and say you can't sell it. But if the victim wanted it back immediately, the victim had to pay the pawn store back what they got it from. So the pawn store wasn't out any money. And then you as the victim had to go through the courts and get that money from the suspect, which I thought was horse shit.
Yeah. Hey, Swifty, how you doing? Good luck out
Which
there.
is here. Dennis is here. She Pirate's
She
here.
Pirate. Dennis, how y'all doing? Oh, good.
Cynthia, I'm back in my van and doing okay. That is great to hear, Dennis. I didn't even know about it till it was either Cynthia, I guess, or Kay or Deej. Somebody told us.
She Pirate's right, though. I mean, I guess pawn shops are becoming a thing of the past. So
Not here in Florida. They're going strong here in
Really?
Florida.
I know Nevada used to have a bunch of them, but they started closing them up years ago. But in
My buddy's
California, I
pawn
guess
store
it's
that's
made
been
it
around
so
the corner of
expensive.
Denise's house for 30 years. He went from a small strip store shop to he just bought a vacant 3-story bank building. That's how well his shop's doing.
Oh, wow.
He's got his
That is
offices in the top floor, and he's got a high-end jewelry store that's all separate. I mean, they have a separate entrance from the. I've had them in a couple of my videos because they were nice enough to give me some silver coins, and I did a commercial for them that I put in my video. Then I gave them a copy of the commercial that they can run in their store. I did a 20-second commercial for him, and then he donated some silver coins for one of my giveaways. So I did a promo for his jewelry store, and
Yeah. All I remember is years ago, like I said, I used to do a lot of business to pawn shop that a guy named Lee owned. And I'm in there one day, and this guy and his wife come in, and they were broke, and he wanted to pawn their wedding rings. Of course, pawn shop, they're only going to give you melt value, And so
see, people go in there and they say, do you know what I paid for this? And pawn stores don't care what you pay for this, because what happens is, like you said, they can only get, they're going to give you a percentage. They're not going to give you wholesale. They're going to give you a percentage of wholesale, because if worse comes to worse and they can't sell this thing, they will have to sell it at like you said, at melt value or wholesale. So they can't give you wholesale. They have to give you below wholesale.
And nobody wants to buy used wedding rings. People just don't like it. So Lee weighs them up. He goes, $70. The guy goes, 70. He goes, I paid over $800 for those wedding sets. He goes, sorry, melt value. That's all I can give you. The guy his jaw was bouncing off the floor. He couldn't believe it,
Yeah, Ray. I mean, my guy gives better than 10%, but sometimes it could be as low as 10%.
Oh man, before I left back California, I went in, and the old guy I used to do business with, he retired, and his son took over the shop. Well, there's only 2 shops you could sell gold in there, and they both would only give you 50% of melt value. Well, I used to get 80% from the old guy. And when I went in, his son told me how much. He go, no. I said, I'll drive to the next town 25 miles away instead of letting you have it for half. Jesus.
Yeah, I got lucky. Denise has a gold guy here who's got a real small shop. He's got low overhead. He's been in business for 30 years. He's very well renowned. And I took my platinum ring for it, that one I found that nobody's seen yet, because it was the day that I sunk my phone and lost all the footage from finding the platinum ring. But I took it to him, and he showed me the spot price for platinum, and he says, do you mind if I make 10%? And I said, absolutely not. He gave me 90% of spot price, and the guy made 10%. So on a $300 ring, he's making $30. I can't argue that.
Oh, hell no. No, that's a good deal. I mean, I was happy.
Dennis says the same thing. Dennis says his guy gives him melt minus 10%. That's the kind of people you need to deal with, not these 50, 60% people.
Yeah. No, like I said, when I walked in there, and the guy's son goes, well, I'll give you 50%. Yeah, goodbye. See you. Or I didn't say 50% when he quoted me the price. I go, that's half. No, goodbye.
I went to a new coin shop, Bill, that's been there for 50 years, but I'd never been in since they opened their new building. And I actually this guy had to be almost 90. He was the original owner of it. And I said, can I see your constitutional silver, all your scrap silver coins? And he handed me a big tray with quarters and dimes in it. And in those quarters, there was an SLQ. It wasn't in great shape, but it had a date on it. And in all the dimes he had, I actually found a barber that had a date on it, an 1899 barber that he was selling for scrap silver. And
Wow.
the guy gave me a great price on both of those that I used in my last giveaway, Bill. I mean, where are you going to find a barber dime and an SLQ quarter in scrap silver? The guy gave me a great deal.
Wow.
Yeah, same thing, Tony. Tony, Dennis, if you got somebody that's paying you 90%, you're
That's good. Yeah.
and my guy does cash with no paperwork. There you go. She Pirate just got another sub from Don at Relic Reaper. Thank you for her, Don. But I'm really happy to thank you folks for giving Clark's Cove over 200 views on their video. So, like I say, we will pull a winner. Whoever's left a comment before my stream on Sunday, I will write down on Saturday night. I will write down everybody's name that left a comment. I will assign a number to each one of those comments. And Sunday during my live stream, we will do a randomnumber.org pick. And whoever wins that will win a silver quarter from me. And Clark's Cove says they're going to throw in a prize too. So you'll be winning 2 prizes from me and Clark's Cove.
All right.
Wow, Dennis, you must be feeling better if you went out and hunted today.
Yeah, I know, Cynthia.
I was thinking the same thing, Cynthia. How did he do? Tony, if you're checking out tonight, have a great night, sir.
Good night, Tony. In fact, guys, hate to do this to you, but man, I'm having a heck of a time staying awake. So
I didn't even see what Clark's video was at this evening.
let's find that out first.
I'm checking now. It was at 205 views when I left to go to trivia. It's got 70 thumbs up. That's incredible. And
Dennis says he got a few cool relics, but it was fun.
212 views. That is outstanding.
All right.
149 comments. Holy smokes, I'm going to have a lot of names to write down.
Well, thank you, Bobby. Okay, guys, we're gonna shut her down. I gotta get some sleep. So, Cynthia,
Is Bill,
Bobby,
is Bill fading on us?
Yep, I am. Rob, thank you for coming up and helping with the stream. Always welcome. Always great to have you up here. Thank you.
Bill, you run a nice, relaxing stream, sir.
Oh, thank you. Relic Reaper, Ray, all you guys, thank you. We'll see you next week. We'll see you at Rob's First come Sunday. Everybody have a
Somebody
great
who
night.
commented on Clark's Cove will be winning silver, guys.
Later, Dennis. Later, everybody. Have a great night.
Take care, everybody.